Here we are, Kolyada 7533. Today, celebrate the metaphoric birth of a new sun. The days have been getting shorter and shorter. The period of daylight as well, right? That would normally follow. And now, after today, the daylight will grow steadily with each passing day. Given this time, we, in our background, like to give ourselves a fresh start, much like some people do on January 1st. Take a trip to the water, cleanse, and set our intentions on what we would like to see in the coming solar year, meaning from the shortest day to the shortest day. So thinking about the sun as a life form, as an entity. It's born, it matures, becomes wise, it transitions back again and is reborn every year following that cycle. Here I am, out in the forest, looking down the barrel of a hip revision surgery, which means the first one didn't really take, and I'm in pain, limping around. But I figured I'd let my viewers get a glimpse of this, because when you're in such a shape, downhill, 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 when you're in such a shape, you don't know what's going to happen from day to day, or how often you'll get the opportunity to do this. When everything's functioning fine, it seems endless, but once you start seeing your limitation and experiencing very heavy challenges in life, each thing, as cliche as it is, becomes very precious. So I want to thank everybody that has been watching my videos and subscribed to the channel. I know that the uploads are sporadic. You don't know what you're going to get. Cover songs and acoustic stuff and originals and carrying on about audio equipment, and sometimes the downright absurd, because my brain is just overheating. We're gonna go now and take a nice dip. I mean, it's not really that rare these days to see people go Wim Hofing it up in the water, but you know, it's been 18 years for me already, and for those of you who do appreciate the value of cold water, just one thing I would suggest, and you could take it or leave it, but it's coming from somebody who's done this for a long time before it was a thing to do, when people wanted to commit you for if they saw you by the water, is if you're doing it like an athlete that's trying to challenge the water, that it's like you versus the water, and it's this whole adrenaline-filled, thrill-seeking and daredevil stuff, you're still stressing the body and you're introducing cortisol. The idea is all about before you get in and as you're in and how you emerge from there, not the fact that you've just done it because you jumped in and you forced yourself. The idea is to still the mind, make sure the heart rate is steady, and to embrace the feeling as a sensation, not something negative, positive, none of this dualistic stuff. Just inhale, exhale, and appreciate the fact that for whatever limited time that we're here, you have this body, and this body allows you to feel pleasure, pain, and everything in between. So as you get in there, let it just be a reminder that no matter what you feel and whatever happens, it's all fine. You're not the first and you won't be the last, even though sometimes we tend to get into that mode. So with that, I thank you for joining me on this, and let's get into the water if you've watched this far. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep. Well, there goes the heat, the steam, and the redness. The body is nice and flushed with blood, feel great, and it's time to get dressed before that initial temperature rise wears off. So thank you so much for watching. Enjoy a great year ahead, and I will see you next time.